Hello. Oh, pfft. How do I flip that? Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm in my bathrobe today, y'all. I want to chill. Oh my gosh, April, why? Do not stay up. Go to bed. I'm glad you're here, though. We're going to be quick today. Was that crooked? What's up? How are you? Did you sleep well? Or I guess you're just getting home. Oh, I slept pretty well last night, but I still feel like I could go for a few more hours. I got so crazy. I got so crazy busy yesterday. It's like I went to bed. I felt like I still had a million things to do. Hey Nicole, what's up? Y'all, I was so excited after our meeting last night. I can't wait to do some stuff today. Like seriously, this will be another busy day. It's crazy. Hey, April, I have my water right here. You know how we get. So everybody, today the live is gonna be kind of a continuation of last night's discussion because it was like really fun and inspiring to hear all your stories. Oh my gosh, Nicole, especially with the kids going crazy, I know. Yeah, gift of April, everybody. We have drinking water. Thanks, April. um, but yeah, last night, so we were talking about manifestation and I got to hear all your stories, which is so cool and inspiring. And I just wanted to talk about gratitude really quickly because y'all, you hear so many of these manifestation, law of attraction things, and they sound so cliche, especially when you aren't really versed in doing the practices or using them because people don't explain why. Like, or at least I can speak from my experience. I never really understood why they said these things. Like, hey, Courtney, what's up? Parts of it I understood, and then parts of it were like, okay, that just sounds like, wishful thinking or whatever. But when you do understand it, especially on a spiritual level, it makes way more sense and you see the importance of things. So like gratitude is so important, you all. Hey, the just when you start to receive things and things start to happen, it's like acknowledgement. Um, some people call it like co-creating with the universe, but when you do your part by setting the intention and then the universe responds, it's like when you acknowledge it, it just opens up the door for so much more. Like if you think about just people, if you have somebody who's asking for stuff all the time and they're not really grateful for it, it gets old after a while. It makes it like it just reduces the energy in giving. Right, April? It's like when you validate through gratitude, it just creates such a much better exchange. I know I can say that with people that I work with because that's a big thing with me. Like I don't need people to pay me back for things I do. I don't need whatever. I just want a simple thank you means the world, and a genuine thank you. So like I a while back, once I do my altar work, I started finding myself opening up with gratitude. And I've heard about having gratitude journals, which is a good idea. I've actually done that for a little while, and I need to get back to y'all because that's a great practice. It's kind of like similar to what I'm about to tell you about my altar work, but when there are gratitude journals and other practices you can do involving gratitude, but my alt work turned into gratitude because I would sort of recap the day in my mind and I would start to say, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for this person, thank you for this happening. And as I started going through it, y'all, the list would get so long because I hadn't really taken the time, as we're in our day, we're rushing from thing to thing and we're not really like fully paying attention. Oh my gosh, yes, April. And I've done that so many times. Like you want something for so long, and that's part of that capitalism. Like you want something, you're obsessed, and then when you get it, it's like it doesn't mean as much to you because it's all about the pursuit of it. It's not about the actual having of it. So you're like, oh my gosh, I want this, I want this, I want this, and when you get it, it's like you take care of it for like a week, and then after that, it's like on to the next thing. Right, Courtney. So, yeah, I would start seeing things I was grateful for, and it would just get longer and longer the list because in the middle of the day, it's like you're not consciously thinking about it, but as you reflect on your day, it's like, oh my gosh, I had all these wonderful things happen to me, and I'm genuinely thankful for it. Thank you. Wow. And every day, like when you start co-creating with the universe, every day you wake up, it's like, all right, what's going to happen today? Like, why that? Like that. So it's really cool to do the gratitude thing and get the energy flowing because it's like it just sort of builds the energy. Um, and yeah, April, because the cool thing is like when you journal it, you can go back like a year from now, 2 years from now, and you can read it and like you'll be thankful all over again. And it'll be little things, y'all. I'll be like, thank you for um having my sister take me out for lunch today. It's like that's so cool that she did that. Yeah, Courtney, and that's something I've probably fallen out of, but now with the altar work, it is a spiritual practice, and the tarot cards are a spiritual practice too, because they just are time for me to reflect on my life and my day, my purpose, and it takes me up to the higher self. So things that are so simple like that are actually really meaningful, and they do develop over time. So that's cool that y'all had that time, Courtney. We did that, always did that growing up, when I was a kid. My parents, my mom especially, and me, we did prayers before bed. And then you get older, you sort of fall out of it. But yeah, that's my experience of gratitude, y'all. Just like make sure to say it because it once again it makes them more real. Like if you are experiencing things and manifesting things, you're like, oh, that's cool, I got that. But you don't really tie it to the fact that you set the intention, you did the work, you let the universe respond, and then the universe brought it back to you, and you're like, thank you, universe. It's not gonna click the little. I read something about neural pathways and neurons and stuff like that, and I'm sure it's related to that. But if you don't make the connections, you won't have a strong manifestation process or practice, whatever. But when you are aware of every part and you're in not necessarily in control, but you're intentional about every part, it's much more meaningful and you can get better and better at it rather than just having to feel like wishing and positive thinking and it's like no 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 like we're doing this like we're creating this co-creating with the universe. That's it, y'all. That's my experience of gratitude, and I think it's so important. um and oh, one more thing, y'all, like when you're grateful and you see that other people are grateful, it's just nice. Right, April? Like that's just the little things bring on the bigger things. And I've heard about that before, but like to hear April say that and to hear Angela say that last night and just different people give examples, it like means so much more to me. Yeah, what I was saying was like I was reading through this thing this morning about gratitude, and this guy who did the video is just like, everybody just say thank you, God, thank you, universe, for my beautiful life. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for my beautiful life. That was his mantra. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for my beautiful life. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for my beautiful. And he said, everybody, like, just type it below in the comment section. And I went and I read through, and it's kind of corny, but just hearing everybody repeat that was such a positive energy. It wasn't anybody trolling. It wasn't anybody complaining. It wasn't anybody being self-absorbed or like egoic. It was just everybody saying, "Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for my beautiful life." Just like a list full of people. Can you imagine what the world would be like, you all, if, or let me say when, when everybody's just grateful and gratitude and co-creating with the universe, with their higher selves, and they all are sending out this energy that says, "Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for my beautiful life." Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. Like, talking about heaven on earth, it's literally going to be like heaven on earth. It won't be the paranoia, the fear mongering, the skepticism, the me too attitude. I'm sorry, not me too. The me first attitude, which I hate. It will just be a bunch of people living together positively. Ooh, I love that, Nicole. I've heard that term before too. There's a Frank Sinatra song called Pennies from Heaven. So that's it today, y'all. Short and sweet. I hope that y'all are inspired from last night. The people are there in the group, and everybody just want like displays gratitude. Make a practice of it at the end of the day, and when you wake up, that's when the subconscious is wide open. Like, just count your blessings and be thankful, and say your prayers for what you want to bring in next. Yeah, really. I saw your setup, Courtney, by the way. I love what you did. You said it was simple with the money jars, but it's perfect. You have the money plant, you have the stone, like the crystal grid. Oh, it's perfect.